In this edition of Jamaica London Express, Jamaica's 400-meter runner Jermaine Gonzalez talks about his preparation for the London Games and his determination to overcome injury, win the coveted gold medal. We relive one of Jamaica's most memorable Olympic performances at the 1976 Montreal Games. And the lively Sharon Simpson is ready to make 2012 her biggest year yet. Welcome to the Jamaica London Express, your guide to Jamaica's road to the Olympics. In the world of track and field, Jamaica is known for its sprint stars. But this track-crazy nation was once the kingpin of the 400 meters in the early years, boasting talents like Herb McKinley, Arthur Wint, George Roden, and Bertland Cameron. But as the nation continued to produce sprint stars, the 400-meter waned in the distance. Now, a new generation of athletes is set to change that, and leading the charge is Racers Track Club athlete Jermaine Gonzalez. Born November 26, 1984, Jermaine Gonzalez is the face of Jamaica's 400 meters and is highly touted as a medal prospect at this year's London Olympics. Jermaine began pursuing track and field purely by chance.
At first, I really didn't like track and field. Football is my passion, and that's what I was doing in high school. But the track coach saw me, in football training and thought that I could run. And even at that time, I didn't want to do it, but it was a bet between me and my friends at school that I couldn't beat a certain person, and I was proving to them that I can. So that's how I got involved. I won the race, and then all the members of the track team started inviting me to the training camp. So I decided to give it a shot, and I was winning from a young age, so I continued doing it.
Unlike most of his peers who pursued the most glamorous 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, Jermaine found his strength in the grittier 400-meter distance.
I think most Jamaicans started out running 1 and 2 because that's 1 and 2 is the big event, and that's what everybody wanted to do. But like my coach Bert Cameron, I guess I wasn't fast enough for the 1 and 2. For me, I think 400 is a man's race. It's not a race that you can just, walk off the street and come and beat somebody who's actually training, because it's not only about speed, you have to have endurance, and to get the endurance, you have to train for it. So that's one of the reasons why I like it. And as I said before, I don't think I'm fast enough for the sprint, so, 400 is the best event for me.
Jermaine burst on the international scene in 2001, winning a bronze medal at the World Youth Championships in Hungary. A year later, he landed another bronze medal at the World Junior Championships in Kingston. He is coached by one of Jamaica's 400-meter legends, Bertland Cameron, who won the first title at the 1983 World Championships in Helsinki. Cameron enjoys coaching Jermaine and sees traits in him that will help him succeed.
Jermaine is a better athlete than myself in my time. I mean, Jermaine has gone through a lot of tribulation. He have been through injuries, so he did not really get to show his talent. I've seen him on the track so many times before I start to coach him, and he works so hard. Sometimes I see him sitting down like he's crying because he knows he see people out there racing that he knows that he's much better than, and they are doing better than him, because not because they're more talented, but because he's hurt.
Injuries have plagued Jermaine early in his career, slowing his progress and presented major challenges for him. He missed large parts of the 2003 and the 2004 season due to injury, and even struggled at the much-anticipated Boys' Championships while in high school, where he came up against Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt won and ran 45-25, a new record, a record that still stands. And Jermaine Gonzalez, on the other hand, spent the next few years healing. He tore, I think I remember, he tore his left hamstring at Champs. Then the other year he tore the right one. And then he spent the following years healing. He transitioned from Fritz Coleman in 2008 to the Glen Mills camp. And Glen Mills put him on a program to strengthen his core, strengthen his legs, strengthen his back. Got him healthy for 2009, 2010. He managed to go through an entire season without injury and ran seven times consecutively under 45 seconds, including setting a new national record of 44.4.
In 2011, Jermaine almost missed the Jamaica team to the World Championships after he finished 4th in 45.59 seconds at the Jamaica National Trials, again due to injury problems. But despite this, he qualified for the finals at the World Championships in Daegu, South Korea, just missing out on an individual medal.
It was tough. I mean, up to February, March, I wasn't doing much, and but I have a lot of friends and family who really support me. My coach is always there pushing me, and I'm the kind of person that really believes in my talent. So I know as long as I was able to get over and get a little work in, I would have done well eventually. So for me, it's just believing in myself and keep pushing and working hard and praying, and I think I did really well last year, as I said before, with all the injuries, knee surgery and stuff, and still able to get fourth position. That tells a lot about me and my talent. So, it's something that I'm proud of, and I'm looking to build from there.
In the 2011 World Championships, Jermaine was upstaged by another young Caribbean rising star, Kirani James from Grenada, who ran a commendable 44.60 seconds, beating out favorite American LaShawn Merritt. Kirani is now one Jermaine has to look out for at the London Olympics.
He's really talented and he's young and he's still learning the sport, so that's a whole lot for him. I mean, most of the other guys are old and have been doing the event for a longer while, so he has more to learn, and that make him even more dangerous. But I think Kirani is not really aggressive 400 runner. He really waits and watch the field and try to beat them in the end. So I think that's his weakness, and that's where all of us have to try and hit him, try to beat him to the last 100 and try to hold on, because he's going to be coming hard. So for me, that's the strategy I'm looking to work against him. So, it's just to practice in training and try to perfect it.
Aside from Kirani, Jermaine is fully aware that for him to strike a gold in London, there are others he has to beat, Americans Jeremy Warner and LaShawn Merritt.
Jeremy Warner is a great quarter miler, one of the best for me, and I mean, those three persons are the main person that I think I should be looking out for and working hard and trying to beat. So it's not only Jeremy now, we have two other persons who's really good, so the competition is going to be much harder. So for me, it's just hard work and continue believing in myself, and my coach tells me every day that I'm the best, so that's what I have to believe and work off.
Having set a new Jamaican national record with a time of 44.40 seconds, Jermaine is poised to do well in London and beyond.
I was able to start 2010, on a high. I mean, I wasn't out, so I was still training. So when I started training and competing in 2010, I was much stronger and faster. So, I guess my true talent just came out because, all the injuries earlier years, was gone, and I was able to work hard and train hard, and, I broke the record. I'm happy I did, because I broke my coach's record, and we always argue about it, but, it has really, built my confidence. I mean, knowing that I'm the national record holder, and 400 is a traditional event for Jamaica, and to be in the national record holder, that means you're good.
I knew he was going to break. The day when he broke it, I knew it was going to happen. I was in Monte Carlo, and the week before I think he ran in Switzerland, and he ran 44.61. Basically, I believe in him, and he believes in himself.
London could be the place where Jamaica regains 400-meter Olympic glory. Interestingly, it was in the London 1948 Olympics that Jamaica placed its stamp on that event, when Arthur Wenth clinched gold and fellow Jamaican Herb McKinley took silver. Now, taking cues from Wenth and McKinley, Jermaine sees himself as the flag bearer for his country in the quarter-mile race.
We really need to get back there, you know. I mean, previous years we've done so well in the 400, you know, always getting medals, especially in the 4x4, and we have lose track on that, you know, for the past couple of years. I mean, last year we won bronze medal in the 4x4, which we could have won the race, you know. It's just that the guys were inexperienced. So for me, it's trying to help them and show them the way, and, you know, motivate them to do their best when they go on the track. So I'm definitely one of the guys that's going to be carrying the torch and encouraging and motivating the younger ones to come out and do their best.
Jamaicans can see Jermaine winning a medal in London, and his coach predicts it will be a gold medal.
I looked at him and I think about myself, you know. I get opportunities. I wasn't injury prone like him, but I get opportunities and I didn't get what I really want. And I've seen him, and I've seen him going through all of this. So it is a pleasure when I got the day that I'm going to coach him, and I pray every single day that he keeps on running, because, you know, and he's the one who right now that I believe have the strongest chance of winning a gold medal early. So I pray for him, and I think he prayed for himself, but I just enjoy working with him.
You're looking at Jermaine Gonzalez that's now, with a few more races under his belt, you're going to see the 45s become 44s, and he just very well could be the first athlete outside the United States to run under 44 seconds for the 400 meters. If he does that, not only will he medal in London, he could very well win the gold medal.
I mean, definitely. I mean, the US has dominated the distance over the years, and as I said, they're the only ones to go under 44 seconds. And for me to do that is definitely, you know, a big thing for me. I mean, I'll be rated as, you know, one of the best in the world from the US athletes. So that's still my aim, and that's what I'm working towards.
Did you know that Jamaica has won medals at every Olympic game it has participated in since 1948? The medal tally of 11 at the Beijing Olympic Games was Jamaica's best medal haul and came 50 years after the country first participated in the Games. At Beijing, Jamaica picked up 6 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze medals. In 75 years, Jamaica has won 42 Commonwealth Games gold medals, 14 World Championship golds, and 13 Olympic gold medals in athletics alone. Coming up, relive the history of one of Jamaica's finest male sprinters, Don Quarry, and meet the bubbly Sharon Simpson.
A name synonymous with Jamaican sprinting in the 1970s and certainly a legend today, Donald O'Reilly Quarry, CD. He first shot to prominence in the 1976 Montreal Olympics, winning a gold medal in the 200 meters. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, Quarry first made the Jamaican 100-meter team in 1968. As a 17-year-old, he was unable to participate due to injury, but he raced that disappointment at the 1970 Commonwealth Games, where he won gold in the 100 and 200 meters, much to the surprise of his competitors. He anchored the Jamaican 4x100 meter relay to victory in those games. Injuries prevented him from shining in the Munich Olympic Games in 1972, but he made amends in the next Commonwealth Games in Christchurch, retaining the title in the 100 and 200 meter events. After overcoming injuries in 1976, a fit Quarry was ready to compete in the Olympics. Though he lost the 100-meter final to Trinidadian Hazley Crawford, he took control of the turn in the 200 meters and won the title in 20.22 seconds. He won his third consecutive 100-meter title in 1978 at the Commonwealth Games, and in 1984 won his fourth Olympic medal with the Jamaican relay team, finishing second behind the United States. Don Quarry, the Jamaican sprinting legend who paved the way for all the others today.
Endurance, perseverance, grit. Those three words aptly describe one of Jamaica's most endearing and progressive athletes, Sharon Simpson. The world of track and field took note of this promising athlete in 2006 when she ran the fastest time in the world in both the 100 meters at 10.82 seconds and the 200 meters at 22 seconds flat twice. In 2004, she captured a gold medal as a member of Jamaica's sprint relay team at the Olympic Games in Athens. That same year, she upset Jamaica's sprint queen Veronica Campbell-Brown in the 200 meters at the Commonwealth Games in Australia. A new star was born, but a nagging knee injury sought to derail her trails heading into 2007 and almost putting her out of Jamaica's historic Beijing Olympics, where she picked up a second gold on the sprint relay team and a silver medal in the women's 100 meters. 2012 seems to be Sharon's year, starting with her second fastest time in the 400 meters at the Grace Jackson meet in Jamaica. She is fit and ready to go for her individual Olympic gold.
I ran 51.43, which is because my personal best, which is 51.28. So I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I just want to stay healthy and continue to look forward to the rest of the season.
Sharon, known for her bubbly personality, knows all too well that the road to success is no easy journey, but has dealt with her challenges against the odds.
Well, it has been very challenging, but I'm a determined individual. I know what I want. I've set up my goals. And I mean, it's just how you get back, after you fall, how you get up. I have been working very hard, on my quad. I had 2 knee surgeries on my left knee, so I'm working hard on it. Things have been looking very good. I have to give God thanks, and looking forward to the rest of the season, as I said before.
Hailing from Devon in the parish of Manchester, Jamaica, the 28-year-old Simpson decided early that she wanted a career in athletics.
I always loved doing track and field. I have a passion for it. And after high school, I knew that I wanted to do track and field, as a career. I also wanted to stay in Jamaica, so I chose MVP Club, and I must say that I'm very happy I made, that decision. It has been working well so far, both of us really good. I mean, I've been doing well in track and field, and I mean, once I'm here and I train hard, I know that, I will do well.
Sharon Simpson, 2006, she was the fastest woman in the world, 10.82 into a minus 0.7 wind, which makes her a 10.7 sprinter, 22 flat over the 200 twice that season. But, she had knee surgery on her left knee that seriously curtailed her development for the last 4 or 5 years. This year, I think she's healthy again. Her legs are back to normal. She could end up being the new Olympic champion in London in 2012. She ran the Olympic finals in 2008 virtually on one knee and ran 10.98 for a joint second place with Karen Stewart.
With the London Games on the horizon, eyes are on Jamaica's women athletics team, which is filled with an array of talent and success. Karen Stewart, Shelley and Fraser Price, and Veronica Campbell-Brown. Making the Jamaica team will be a tough challenge for Sharon, and adding to that is the dominance of the best sprinter in the world, Carmelita Jeter, who won the Jamaica International Invitational in May this year at 10.81 seconds. So does Sharon feel pressured?
No, not at all. It is very important for us athletes not to put pressure on ourselves. I do not put any pressure on myself. I go there to focus on myself. I know the work that I have put in going into the national trials especially. So once I focus on myself and, try to execute a very good race, I know that I will do well. So I try not to focus on my other competitors.
Coming from the MVP camp in Jamaica that has churned out a good portion of Jamaica's track stars such as Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Asafa Powell, Sharon knows the secrets of hard work. She also has a great relationship with her female track colleagues, but knows it's all about business when she steps on the track.
It is very good. I mean, once we're on the field of competition, that's a different vibe. You go into war, you have to ensure you have a war face and, you all, have on your A game. But, I mean, otherwise, it is good. But when you go to compete, that friendship aside.
Sharon's toughness is driving her to an individual Olympic gold medal in London, especially after missing out on the World Championships in Berlin in 2009, again due to injury struggles. In 2011, she failed to make the women's 100-meter team and finished last at the 200 meters at the 2011 World Championships. She did, however, win a silver medal in the sprint relay. She just never gives up.
Sharon is also a tough athlete from Devon in Manchester, from Manchester High School. She has developed over the years into one of the most well-liked athletes as well as one of the toughest athletes as well. She is to me, she's extremely talented. If you remember back in 2006, she beat everybody on the circuit. Marion Jones, the whole lot. And had it not been for injury, Sharon Simpson perhaps would have been a gold medalist at the Olympics or the World Championships right now. She's 2006 Commonwealth Games champion as well. She's going to be, if she comes in healthy at the championships this year, national championships, and goes on to the Olympics, once she works on her flaws and once she works on keeping and maintaining her strength, she's going to be a threat, a very real threat.
Just to know that God has given me such a wonderful talent, and I know that, once I train hard and I am healthy, I am a force to be reckoned with. And I do, out of my performances, 2006 being number one in the 100 and 200 meters, and after all those performances, I know that, guess what, Sharon, you're talented. I mean, with God, by your side, nothing is impossible. So I just work hard and just work towards all my goals that I've set.
With her eyes on London, Sharon is looking with confidence to achieve the status she once had in 2006 and is taking no one for granted.
All the ladies who will be in the 100 and 200 meters, they're all persons to look out for. I just have to focus on myself. I'm very confident. I've been working very hard. Once I put in the work and I'm healthy, I know that I will do well.
Sharon Simpson, endearing, tough, a true Jamaican track warrior. That's it for this edition of the Jamaica London Express. In future episodes, hear one of the world's fastest men, Asafa Powell, states his mission for the London Olympics, and hear what motivates Michael Frater on the track. This has been the Jamaica London Express.